Abortion is the termination of a pregnancy by removal or expulsion of an embryo or fetus. An abortion that occurs without intervention is known as miscarriage or spontaneous abortion. So, when we say spontaneous abortion, it means it refers to pregnancy loss at least than 20 weeks gestation in the absence of elective medical or surgical measures terminate of the pregnancy. Mm, and it occurs in approximately 30% to 40% of pregnancies. When deliberate steps are taken to end a pregnancy, it is called an induced abortion or less frequently induced miscarriage. The unmodified word abortion generally refers to an induced abortion. So, yung abortion, ito yung pagkuha sa baby sa tiyan ng loob ng kanilang nanay. And nangyayari yung abortion 'pag may 'pag nabuntis yung isang babae or dalaga o ano man 'yan ng hindi nila kagustuhan, and ang gusto nilang mangyari ay mawala yung baby nila, ang gagawin nila ay abortion. And alam naman natin na dito sa Pilipinas ay hindi pa 'to naging legal kasi marami pang may mga ayaw kasi nga pagpatay nga raw yun, pero siyempre kailangan din natin isipin yung mga taong um, hindi kayang buhayin yung mga anak nila. Kaya ayun, nagpapa-abort na lang sila. And minsan din nagiging risk din 'to sa buhay ng isang babae kasi may mga babae na hindi kayang magbuntis, and baka ito pa yung maging cause ng death nila. Kaya kung ako yung tatanungin, agree ako na magkaroon ng abortion. Illegal ito sa Pilipinas kasi marami din namang babae ang magbe-benefit dito. Yun lang. And
I in favor of abortion. Yes, I am in favor of abortion kasi mas iniisip ko yung health ng mga taong magpapa-abortion. And yes, dapat siyang illegalize sa Pilipinas kasi sa panahon ngayon, alam naman nating madaming nagaganap na rape. Tapos yung mga unwanted pregnancies. Kesa naman 'di ba sa gawin nila yung unsafe way ng pag-a-abortion. Mas maganda yung may safe way para magpa-abortion. Kasi madami ring nagkakasakit or namamatay kapag hindi safe yung abortion na ginagawa nila. And yung mga para sa mga magpapa-abortion, yung masasabi ko lang is dapat sure sila sa decision nila kasi wala nang bawian yung decision na pagpapa-abortion. Hindi na pwedeng ibalik yun. So, ayun, dapat pag-iisipan nila yung decision nila sa abortion. Ayun lang.
so, alam naman natin na papalapit na uli yung eleksyon, and kailangan na naman nating pumili ng bagong presidente. So, ang pagiging presidente ay isa sa pinakamahirap na gampanin sa politika. Kasi papatakbuhin mo yung buong Pilipinas, kailangan mo magdesisyon na tama, and dapat wise ka sa pagdating sa mga ginagawa mong desisyon. At saka, kailangan iniisip mo talaga bago mo sabihin sa mga tao mo. Yung current president natin ngayon, hindi ko alam kung okay siya sa lahat. Kasi marami ring ayaw sa kanya kasi nga dahil sa mga ginagawa niya. And parang hindi niya masyadong iniisip yung kalalagyan ng mga nasasakupan niya. Katulad na lang ng sa drug war, maraming mga inosenteng tao yung nadadamay dahil sa programang yon. Oo, maraming nahuhuling talagang totoong gumagamit ng illegal na gamot, pero marami ring mga inosenteng tao ang napagbibintangan lang and natataniman. Dahil sa nabasa ko nga noon na may kailangan silang quota na kailangan nilang manghuli ng mga tao. And ayun, isa yun sa hindi ko nagustuhan and isa yun sa negatibo. At saka kailangan sa pagpili din pala ng presidente, kailangan makita natin yung respeto sa ating lahat. Dahil nga presidente ka, kailangan ikaw yung parang maging isang magandang halimbawa sa bawat isa. Ayun lang naman.
So what can I say about our current president? So our current president is Rodrigo Roa Duterte, yes. And for the past few years, he's been having questionable and some unusual decisions when it comes to especially the war on drugs, with red tagging numerous people, government officials and reporters, such as that. There's really a question in how he chooses to rule over his term as a president of the Philippines. So, but the thing is, right now, when what I see and how he responded to the COVID pandemic, I could say that yes, he's trying his best, but at times like this, he needs to do more to what he can currently do. I mean, there's a lot of options and a lot of things to consider when it comes to fighting a pandemic, but in what we see, the efforts of the government is not enough, because if you want a government to succeed in helping the people, it all starts with the president. And as a president, it's his role to motivate his people, to unite the people, and to give the people what is best to do when it comes in situations like this. But in what I see personally, his decisions has divided people. For example, like if you don't believe in what he says, you're labeled as a Dilawan. Then if you're fanatic of what he says, you're a DDS. So why create division when as a president you should create unity and harmony between the people that you fight for, the people that you stand for, and the people that you represent. So to say it as a whole, it's okay, but no, it's not the best, and he should step up things. So yeah, that's what I think of our current president. Okay, so the second question is, what is your standards in choosing your president? So that's a really fun question. It's nice to see that our generation is being asked, and that we know what we want to have in the future. What kind of leader are we looking for? So for me personally, the standards that I am looking for in a president is, first of all, someone who is well educated when it comes to laws and on how the executive branch works, because you just can't elect someone because of his fame or because he's popular. No, that's not how it works. You need to find someone who is well educated and who is well equipped with information that he needs for his presidency, or his or her presidency. So another thing that I am searching for is someone who is close to the people or the masses, because as a president, it is important to have the people's back with you. So I am searching for someone who is who was understood, or who understands the situation of what it's like being the common people, or what is like being poor, or yeah, I like someone who knows the different perspectives of the different walks of life in this country. So yeah. And lastly, the thing that I'm looking for in a president is someone who respects and values the human rights that is given for people. We want a president who's compassionate but at the same time upholds discipline. So it doesn't mean, because discipline, respect, and fear are three different things. So as a president, he should have respect for human rights, should be respectable, and it should be compassionate also with the things that he does in his term of presidency. So yeah, those are my qualifications for a president. Okay, for the third question, if you are going to choose who is she or he, so that's quite an early question to ask, since there are no official list of people who are gonna be running for the next elections. But yeah, as stated in the early question, I'm searching for those qualifications that I have said. And to add on to that, I could say that the president, whoever should be elected or whoever I will choose, should have, uh, a keen eye in respecting the differences between people, and, respects other people's background, other people's faces, other people's appearances, and not acting as a bully once they achieve power, because power is a really great thing to take off, and great power comes with great responsibility. So if I were gonna choose someone, I'd want him or her to to take full use of that power for good and for bettering of the country. So yeah, since it's too much early, I don't have any much candidates on who to choose for or who to vote for, because you know we'll never know what to expect with the people that's gonna run for the next election. So yeah, I guess that's all.
Um, the last topic is gender equality. So when we say gender equality, it is when people of all genders have equal rights, responsibilities, and opportunities. Everyone is affected by gender inequality. Women, men, trans, and gender diverse people, children, and families. Societies that value women and men as equal are safer and healthier. Gender equality is a human right. Within the context of population and development programs, gender equality is critical because it will enable women and men to make decisions that impact more positively on their own sexual and reproductive health, as well as that of their spouses and families. So, ano nga ba yung mga nagiging issue ng gender equality? So, women have fewer opportunities for economic participation than men, less access to basic and higher education, great health and safety risks, and less political representation. Dapat tanggalin natin yung mindset ng isang tao na kung lalaki ka, dapat ikaw yung magtatrabaho sa pamilya. Dapat hindi gano'n. Dapat kung mag-asawa kayo, dapat pantay. Dapat kung gagawin mo 'to, gagawin niya rin 'to. Hindi dapat porket babae ka, ikaw lang yung nasa bahay, ikaw lang yung gagawa ng gawaing bahay. Of course, hindi. Kailangan kung ano yung nagagawa mo, magagawa din ng husband mo. Um, Isa din yung harassment sa mga lalaki. Feeling kasi ng ibang babae na sila lang yung puwedeng ma-harass. No, siyempre marami sa mga kalalakihan ang naha-harass rin ng mga gays, mga kung ano-ano. Like they are catcalling him. Para sa iba wala lang yun, pero para sa lalaki big deal din yun para sa kanila. And um, kailangan din talaga ng gender equality sa women and men para magkaroon ng equality. Tsaka isa rin pala sa napansin ko sa mga bus or sa mga ADL public transportation, parang porket lalaki ka, ikaw yung nakaupo and may babae na sumakay, kailangan ibigay mo yung um, upuan mo. Siyempre, parang dun pa lang, nagkakaroon na ng gender inequality. Kasi, bakit kailangan mo ibigay? Parehas lang naman kayong tao. Porket ba lalaki ka, kailangan ikaw na. Paano kung pagod lang naman yung lalaki and kailangan niya magpahinga? 'Di ba dapat intindihin din natin yun na hindi sa lahat ng oras ibibigay sa atin yun. Need din natin silang intindihin kasi tao din sila.
Gender equality for me is napaka-importante kasi deserve natin matreat ng tama, deserve nating lahat na matreat or makilala na kaya natin ang kaya ring ibang gawin. Hindi naman siya based lamang sa gender mo or gender mo or gender ng tao, hindi lamang nakabase doon ang kakayahan ng isang tao. So, kasi para sa akin, gender equality is also a human right. Gender equality dati kasi hindi pa siya kilala. Yes, may history tayo dati na lalo mga kababaihan na hindi pwede tayo lumabas or makapag-aral dahil ang gawain lamang na kaya natin na alam natin ng mga tao, kalalakihan, na gumawa lamang ng gawaing bahay, tagaluto, tagalaba, tagahugas ng plato. Yun lamang kaya natin gawin. But the good thing is, nawala na siya. Nabago na yung tingin ng mga tao sa mga kababaihan. Pero, meron pa rin iilan na hindi pa rin tinitreat ng tama ang ibang mga kababaihan or mga hindi pa rin natitreat sila ng tama. Meron pa rin nagsasabi na ganito ka kasi ganyan ka kasi hindi mo to kaya, hindi mo kayang gawin yung kaya nilang gawin. Pero lahat naman tayo kaya natin gawin ng mga kaya ng ibang gawin kasi kaya natin makapagbago ng mundo, kaya natin makapag-share ng opinion, makapagbigay ng feeling natin. Kaya nating lahat yon dahil pare-parehas lang tayo. Deserve nating lahat na matreat ng tama. For me, it's a yes. Kasi hindi lang naman siya para sa mga babae. Kasi ang laki ng impact ng lalaki sa ating daily lives. Pero, discriminate pa rin sila sa kanilang gender. Katulad ng baliktad naman, katulad ng paglalaki ka, mga ginagawa ng mga kababae hindi mo kaya. Like, for example, single parents ka, tapos ikaw yung magsisilbi magulang or mother sa mga anak mo. May mga tao na nagsasabi na hindi niya kayang palakihin niya, hindi niya kaya kasi nga lalaki siya, hindi lalaki siya, hindi niya kayang gawin yung mga kababay. So, rin sila ng gender equality. So, part din siya ng men, hindi lang siya for babae. Kaya nga sabi ko sa una, deserve nating lahat na matreat ng tama. If we have gender equality, siguro nung mga kapanahonan pa ng babaihan na hindi pwede lumabas, siguro mas ng paagang na-discover yung mga kakayahan nila. Siguro mas may enhance yung skill. Siguro magkakaroon sila ng mas maano pang kaalaman. Makakapag-share sila ng mga kagaya na ng ngayon, kasalukuyan ngayon. So, walang mga discrimination. Kung ano mga gender o kasarian mo, wala. Kasi merong gender equalities. Kasi merong pagkakaintindihan ng bawat isa.